morning. Good to see everyone. Let's rise and sing. We got Andrea Lane in the house. All right. Beautiful. Good singing out there. How's everyone doing this morning? So-so? It's good to see everyone. I love it. I saw some of you dancing with the bears. Today is the day we bless the bears at the end of the service, so that's going to be a fun experience to culminate all this love that these bears have been absorbing for the whole month of February. So good to see everyone. I'm Reverend Gregory Toole. I welcome all of you who are online, knowing that you are right here with us because there's no time or space in God. We're all pumped up today. There's a lot of buzz out there. Wow. This is good. This is a good day to be alive, yes? Beautiful, beautiful. So today we have, look at this fabulous, come out here, Jan. Look at this fabulous jacket she's wearing here. This is Jan Mintz, our model, our Science of Mind model here from our board. She's going to give us our announcements.
Thank you, Reverend. Actually, my Grammy made this Shantung silk. Yeah, way back. It's got to be 60 years old. I'm 72, so it's probably even older than that. But anyway, before I share announcements, I'd like to ask everybody, please silence your cell phones. And today is our discovery class after service at 12:30. For people new to the center, this is the perfect class to get all your questions answered about science of mind, practitioners, spiritual mind treatment, and more. The class is required to become a member of our center, and there's no cost. The conscious parenting class starts Thursday, March 5th, and meets for 4 Thursdays from 10 o'clock to 11:30 a.m. in Richelieu Hall. It's best for parents of children ages 5 to 10. The Men's Spirit Group will be meeting tomorrow, March 2nd at 7 p.m. The last day to sign up for our grief support group will be this Wednesday, March 4th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. A $75 donation is requested, but no one will be turned away. Our Labyrinth Walk will be this Wednesday, March 4th after service. That's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Danny. I got to tell you, Harold Payne was here one Sunday, and he did this song before he started. He says, today is the one day where the calendar tells us how to find our true north, March 4th. So doesn't she have the best birthday? Okay, the Celebration of Life service for our dear friend and longtime custodian, Alex Molineros, will be this Saturday, March 7th at 2 p.m. The Women's Circle will meet next Sunday, March 8th at 12:30 in the teen room. Ecstatic Dance will be on Wednesday, March 11th at 6 p.m. The first segment of our monthly Author Speaks series will be on Friday, March 13th at 6:30 p.m. Jesse Powers Concert. Join us for a concert with renowned New Thought musician Jesse Powers on her West Coast tour, Sunday, March 22nd at 5 in the Sanctuary. Grant is going to show us a short video, correct? Yep.
The sooner you let go, the sooner you make room for something else. Oh, child, let it slide.
Hello, Redondo Beach CSL. This is Jesse Powers. I am a nationally touring singer-songwriter from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm really excited to let you know that I am coming to visit you. I'm going on a big road trip, a big winter tour, and so I will be there to give a full concert of my original music on March 22nd. I'm really excited to meet all of you, and I promise it's going to be a fun, uplifting, beautiful, insightful time. So come on out for some community and music and spiritual connection, and I will see you on March 22nd.
From the west unto the east. The sooner you
Well, there you go. Boy, does she have a voice, huh? You guys aren't going to want to miss that one. The spiritual retreat is coming. It's been a while since we've had a retreat as a spiritual community. So join us Columbus Day weekend, October 9th through 12th, for a spiritual retreat in Simi Valley at the American Jewish University. We'll have a whole weekend of great music, workshops, talks, and fun activities. Families are welcome. The Red Tent Gathering is coming, a space to connect for women's wisdom and friendship, embracing the lens of science of mind and the divine feminine, will be on the last Friday of every month at 7 p.m., starting on March 27th, Women's History Month, so perfect. The next game night will be Saturday, March 14th at 4 p.m. Sign up at the front desk. Science of Mind certificated classes will begin again the first week of April. For those taking their first certificated class, Reverend Gregory will be offering our foundational class, Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. For those continuing with certificated classes, practitioner Mark Ruth will be offering Powering Your Decisions. Please remember to set your clocks forward 1 hour, spring ahead, before going to bed this coming Saturday night so you won't be late for service or miss it altogether. More information on all these things are available at the activity table in the lobby and the weekly e-newsletter. Do you need prayer today? Come to the front of the sanctuary after service by the piano. A practitioner will lead a prayer circle, or place your prayer request at the prayer box in the lobby. And also, our practitioners are always available for one-on-one prayer service, so you can contact them too. New friends, if you're here for the first time, would you please raise your hand so our ushers can bring you a gift bag? Anybody here for the first time? We'd love to gift you with a bag. If you're a little too shy to raise your hand, you can pick one up after service for sure, out in the back there. Thank you. And be sure to visit our New Friends table for more info and to sign up for our e-newsletter. This Wednesday's inspirational service will be led by Reverend Valerie Reeves. And finally, a big thank you to all our volunteers. We appreciate you so much. You keep this place going. Thank you all.
In the silence, there is peace. In the silence, there is unspoken joy. In the silence, there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that can never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God.
right here, right now, is a beautiful, holy moment. We find the presence of the divine right where we are, closer than our hands and feet, closer than our very breath. It's the presence of that one life, that one power, that one presence. It is the very life of my life. It is the very life of each one of us. Each one of us is a unique way that spirit, that the divine is expressing, is emanating, is showing forth itself through and as each one of us. And so knowing that God is meeting God here today, the divine is meeting the divine here today, something always miraculous and amazing and beautiful is unfolding, and it is each one of us. And knowing that this is a unique configuration of individuals, never ever happened before, never ever will happen again. The combination of everyone who is here in this room, combination of everyone who is watching online, this is a very unique combination of individuals, configuration of individuals. And so we are bringing something unique here today. We are co-creating something beautiful, amazing, and wonderful. We're shining forth our light. We're shining forth our love. We're shining forth our unique essence. And so I just celebrate this beautiful dance we are doing here today, blessing it, knowing it is so perfect for each one of us and for all of us. I am grateful. I let it be. I release this word, and so it is. Amen.
My friend and I welcome you to the service today. So, good morning. These days, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlpool of mixed emotions, opinions, and reactions all around us. And I find comfort in knowing there is a quiet undercurrent of goodness and decency in a number of organizations that provide support and encouragement to those who seek an alternative way of reacting to life's challenges. Two of the groups I love are Character Counts, founded by Michael Josephson in 1992, and more recently, Kindness 101, that started in 2020 during COVID. The 6 pillars of character are the core ethical values of Character Counts. These values were identified by a nonpartisan secular group of youth development experts in 1992. They were core ethical values that transcend cultural, religious, and socio-economic differences. It was well asserted that character education was critical to the success of individuals and the well-being of society, but must be presented in ways that are nonpartisan, non-sectarian, and accessible to all. These principles were embodied in the 6 pillars of character, which became the cornerstones of Character Counts: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. In March 2020, as schools closed, Steve Hartman and his children launched a 30-minute web series called Kindness 101. It featured stories from Steve's years on the road, highlighting lessons and heroes within. It was nominated for a News Emmy in 2020 and has since been adapted into a weekly series. For 6 years, Steve Hartman and his children, Emmett and Merrill, have been sharing stories on Kindness 101. They've captured millions of hearts, and if you ever watch it, you'll fall in love with them. Now the series is a curriculum in tens of thousands of schools. These are just 2 wonderful groups you can read about for inspiration when you need it and get more confidence in the goodness of people. Of course, we recognize the youngsters in our youth program, run by Robin Wiley-Pratt, and her team are being taught the virtues every Sunday. And you can sign up for their newsletter. It's really wonderful. I want to share a poem that was given to me recently and simply titled You. It's by Donna Ashworth. If every single person who has liked you in your lifetime were to light up on a map, it would create the most glitteringly beautiful network you could imagine. Throw in the strangers you've been kind to, the people you've made laugh or inspired along the way, and that star-bright web of you would be an impressive sight to behold. You're so much more than you think you are. You've done so much more than you realize, and you're trailing a bright pathway that you don't even know about. What a thing. What a thing indeed. I was discussing a man who exemplified these qualities this week. He was always smiling. I think I'm going to cry. Always willing to help, never complained, and so willing to go the extra mile without being asked. What I learned was he was that way at home too, and was only seen to lose his temper once in a 40-year marriage. It's a bit late for some of us. The gates closed on that 40-year thing, but nevertheless, some of you will be ahead of me. As Jan mentioned, I was discussing plans with Dali Molineros for the celebration of life we're having here on Saturday for our beloved custodian of 30-plus years. Alex Molineros, I know that many of you never knew him, and many long-time members knew of him but never met him because he worked Monday to Friday. He passed the night before our staff Christmas lunch, and Dali, his wife, apologized for not delivering his Christmas gift for the party the day after. This just shows the character of these two. In his quiet way, he spread joy wherever he was. And I would dearly love to see as many of us as possible in sharing our respect and love for him on Saturday at 2 o'clock. I know it would mean so much to Dali and her family. So be grateful for and treasure those quiet heroes that you may have in your life. Blessings to you all. Thank you.
Is this thing on? Oh, okay. Good morning, friends. Yeah. So good to be here. Gratitude brings more good things. Gratitude makes life better. I'm grateful every single day. I'm thankful even right now. Gratitude brings more good things. Gratitude makes life better. Walk to walk to walk. I'm grateful every single day. Walk to walk to walk to walk. I'm thankful even right now.
That's Andrea Lane. Let's give her some more love. Got Billy Shank on the guitar. Thank you, Billy. And we got Karen Hammock on the keyboards there. Elise Carver has a well-deserved day off, so thank you all for showing up and being so wonderful and amazing. Yes, and thank you all for showing up and being so wonderful and amazing. Gifts, give yourselves a hand. Yes. Wow. What interesting times we live in, and it really reminds me of why we're here, why we do what we do here, lifting up, really revealing to humanity and awakening to humanity to its spiritual magnificence so that we can show up differently than what some of the things are that we see in the world, we're coming to terms with the so-called Epstein files and all of these men of power and status showing up in there. We got to awaken humanity to its spiritual magnificence. We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that, and we can do better than that, and we right here are doing better than that. Yes. And then we have to wake up humanity so that we can see that we don't need to continue to have more wars. We don't need to continue to have more wars. If war was going to solve our issues, it would have already happened. It would have already happened because we've had a lot of wars, right? So it's not really about any political party. It's about humanity as a whole waking up, right? It's like, okay, and we have to wake up. We're in this conscious loving class here. How many of you are in the conscious loving class? Yeah, lots of you. We got like 50 of you in the conscious loving class. And we're waking ourselves up so we don't have to be at war in our own relationships. That's where we're creating a consciousness that permeates the entire planet where we can be with each other in loving ways so that we don't have to be with each other in violent ways. Because violence isn't just about physical violence, right? It's also about how we say things. It's about whether are we passive aggressive, are we kind, are we loving? It's a vicious cycle war because everyone's saying, well, I'm going to prepare to attack them or I'm going to attack them because they might attack me. And then we're saying, well, we're going to attack you because you might attack us. Are you kidding? We were preparing to attack you because we thought you were going to attack us. In the unconscious loving that we learn, in the conscious loving class, we learn about unconscious loving. In the unconscious loving, the authors of the book say, is a battle for who's the biggest victim. It's a battle for who's the biggest victim. And so when we're in unconscious loving, we go like, are you kidding me? Look how you treat me. Look what you do to me. What? How I treat you? Look how you treat me. And then that gets played out on the world stage. Right? So can we wake ourselves up so that therefore we can wake up humanity and participate in relationships in these beautiful, wholesome ways? I'm going to just keep offering this conscious loving class because I feel that is like leading edge in terms of waking us up to how we be with each other in loving ways. Yeah, that deserves a hand, yeah. So in conscious loving, we do something really radical. We do something really radical. It's a science of mind kind of thing. We take 100% responsibility for our experience. Everyone got real quiet on that one. Where was the applause? Can we applaud on that, right? Yeah, taking 100% responsibility for our experience. That's a science of mind thing. Once we take 100% responsibility for our experience, we can there's no room to be a victim. And if we're not a victim, then we don't have to project our issues onto others. And if we don't project our issues onto others, we don't have any war anymore. War is all about that. Our own fears and worries and doubts about ourselves, and therefore we project it out there, and we want to fight that mirror. We want to do battle with that mirror instead of doing battle. Not even doing battle, but instead of resolving what there is to resolve right within ourselves. We have to learn that as humanity. War is War is not as neat and clean and all that as those who wage war make it out to be. It's always messy. Oh my goodness. So many people are harmed by war. And it starts to plant the seeds basically for the next war. So we have to really awaken ourselves to not let's not drink the Kool-Aid. Let's not fall for that anymore. And again, it's not any person or political party or anything like that. It's all of humanity. This is happening all over the world. This dynamic plays out all over the world. And it's so destructive. So we here, yes, are waking up to our spiritual magnificence. Who's waking up to their spiritual magnificence today? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And you are so powerful in the contribution you are making to the planet. Every time I see someone working on themselves, every time I see someone developing their own esteem and developing their own awareness of their divinity, and therefore then starting to see the divinity of all others, I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful for all of you who are showing up, those of you who are doing practices like meditation, prayer, affirmations, all the other spiritual practices we do, because that is so beyond any one of us individually. When we're doing our practice, that is our contribution to the healing and the evolution of all of humanity. Who is ready to be healing all of humanity? This is what we're really doing here. This is what gets me up in the morning. This is what motivates me. This is what has me want to do what I do here. I know that every time someone wakes up to who they are, the world becomes more peaceful. The world becomes more loving. The world becomes more kind. The world becomes more joyful. When we know God at the center of our being, so much joy radiates from us. When we truly know God. As Joel Goldstein said, yes, sure, you have God as a theory and as a concept, but do you really have God? And if we don't like that word, substitute any word you want to substitute: the divine, spirit, the universe, life, the one, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But do you have a direct connection, a direct contact to a presence and a power within your being? Who has that? Who has that direct connection? Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. This month, all of last month, we were talking about intentional manifestation, which is a beautiful thing. And many of you, we're going to meet up, those of you who were at the workshop last Sunday, right, which was February 22nd, we're going to meet up again on March 22nd, right here after service, because we want to come back together and say we were putting together what it is that we want to speak our word of power for, and what it is we want to bring forth and create. And so we're going to come back here on March 22nd after service and talk about what happened as a result of doing those practices. Before I launch into this month's topic, I want to say something about this word power, because the word power gets such a bad name and such a bad reputation. We think power, oh, that's bad. Power, that's bad. But guess what? You're powerful. I'm powerful. Everyone sitting next to you is powerful, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing you can do to change that. Every being that you encounter is a center of infinite power. So power in itself, therefore, is not a bad thing. What we do with power, that's a whole different thing. So what we're awakening ourselves to is our power, so that we can use our power for so much good in the world. We can create loving communities. We can create spaces. We can create food for everyone. We can create shelter for everyone. We can create that. If we step into that abundance of our own power, if we step into that awareness of the infinite abundance at the center of our being, we don't have to wait for someone else to create that. This is why we're awakening to our own power. Who likes the word power? Some of you do, right? But before this moment, I bet some of you might have been like, oh, power. Like if I would have started launching into something about power, all the powers that be, Sometimes we get a negative view of power, but power is neutral, and power is what we all have. Now, how are we going to use that power, and how are we going to cultivate that power? So last month we were talking about intentional manifestation. That means I, Gregory, you, Judy, Susie, John, Bill, whoever you are, whoever we are, we speak our word, and we decide, I want to manifest this, I want to bring this into being, and we bring it into being. We get it, we tap into our own power. This month, that's what we call stage 2 consciousness, which is great because it's way better than stage 1 consciousness. Stage 1 consciousness is where we feel like we're a victim. Stage 1 consciousness, we feel like life is happening to me, and I'm just a victim. I can't do anything about it. Stage 2, we start to feel more empowered. Stage 2, we start to realize the power is in me and I can create my experience. I can create my experience. I have dominion in my life and in my world. That's a beautiful place to be, to step into our power. But this month, and this month, we're going to step into stage 3 consciousness, which is through me. Things aren't happening by me, things are happening through me, and in order for things to happen through me, what do I have to give up? Someone said it, I think. Power. Never give up your power. Control. Vicky gets the prize. You can tell everyone out there after service, I was the one. We give up the need to be in such control of everything, running the show, my way or the highway. I like, instead of my way or the highway, my way or the highest way. My way or the highest way. So we surrender. How about that word? Who likes the word surrender? A lot of people do. Some people are like, surrender. I was a woman in class one time. I was teaching a practitioner class. She said, I had been talking about surrender, and finally after several sessions, she said, and who exactly is it we're surrendering to? And being like, wanting to be like funny in the moment, I'm like, me, you're surrendering to me. You're giving me. But of course, that's not the case, right? We're surrendering to our own higher nature. We're surrendering to the soul of our own being, the Christ of our own being. We're surrendering to that which is our highest nature already, but is not at that ego level. It's not at that level of personality and ego and me, I. It's at that level of I let go and I allow something greater to come forth through me. The beautiful thing about Kingdom 3 or Stage 3, it's called Kingdom 3, Stage 3. The beautiful thing about it is so much more is possible because we're getting out of the way. We're getting out of the way. We're letting go. We're surrendering. We're allowing this great power and presence and infinite intelligence to use us for great good. To use us for great good. So we have the scriptures that say, not my will, but thy will be done. And thy will doesn't mean some power out there. It means that great power within us. I'm going to surrender to that. I'm going to allow myself to be used for great good. Today, in the beginning of that series where we're talking about Stage 3 consciousness, Kingdom 3 consciousness, we're talking really, the theme for this month is direct revelation, which means that the power and the presence is coming directly through me. And today we're talking about that still small voice. Who listens to that still small voice? Laura does. Some people out there do. Some people up front here. Billie Jean's got her hand way up there. Billie Jean's like, she was a principal. She was a school principal. Don't mess with Billie Jean. She called me for a meeting one time. I thought, oh no, I got called to the principal's office. Oh, but wait, we're in my office. Okay, I guess we're okay. that still small voice. What about all those loud voices in our heads, right? Telling us to do this, no, do that, no, do that. Or should I do this, or should I do that, or am I even good enough? They got all these voices in there. But there's one voice that if we get still enough and we get quiet enough, there's one voice that is soft and gentle. And it's more even just like a little nudge. It's not very forceful at all. It's kind of like a little nudge. And it's very patient. It's very patient. Doesn't try to force us to listen. It's very patient. And it just says, I'm here when you're ready. And I have all the answers to every question that you have. I have it for you, and I'm readily willing to give it to you, but I'm not going to force it on you. That's our soul. It's just like, I'm here. I'm here to help you evolve into the greatness that you already are. When I was in ministerial school, and I was deep in meditation one day, and that still small voice said, and it gave me some words. It said, on Sundays, I speak. And at that time, I wasn't speaking anywhere. I had given a few talks here and there, but I wasn't speaking on any kind of regular basis. And that little voice said, on Sundays, I speak. And I've shared this story before, so I'm going to give the very quick, short version of it right now. But basically, that little voice that said that to me, that was kind of like, well, that's an interesting thing because I don't speak on Sundays. But it said very clearly, on Sundays, I speak. And it had such a quality to it. It had such a sweet quality to it and such a real, truthful quality to it that it was like, I need to listen to this. And to cut to the chase to the end, it was like suddenly all these opportunities start to show up. And my job was to say yes. My job was to say yes. My job was to say yes. And lo and behold, within I don't know how much time, 6 months or something like that, on Sundays I was speaking. Every Sunday. Like literally every Sunday. I, for a moment, wanted to go back to stage 2 consciousness because I thought, well, on Sundays I speak, and this feels like the voice of the divine in me giving me this message. On Sundays I speak, so I got to go make it happen. I got to go make it happen. And so at first I was like, okay, I'm going to put a marketing plan. I got to put a marketing package, a promotion package together. I'm going to send letters all over the country. Which are all good things, by the way. Nothing wrong with those things. However, in stage 3 consciousness, where we are being used by infinite intelligence, used by infinite power, used by infinite creativity, all we really have to do is allow ourselves to be used by it. We don't have to try to make it happen. And so before I could get all that together, the marketing plan and the packets and the letters and all the rest of it, before I could get any of that together, it was already happening. So I never did put any of that together. I never did. To this day, I never did put any of that together because it just started to show up. This is the beauty of surrender, of allowing. If we can let go, the challenge of surrender is we have to let go. Someone once said that the only thing they ever let go of had their claws marks in it. Uh-oh, I think that might be someone in here. Can we find ourselves letting go easily? Can we find ourselves letting go easily? Can we find ourselves just one of the ways I find that's a great stepping stone or stepping stones to doing that is just starting to find little ways you could let go a little bit more. Because we probably can't if we're used to being in control. Who's in control? Who's in control? Admit it. Come on, someone tell us right there. She's like, I'm in control, right? Yeah, a lot of us are. So only one admitted it, but a lot of us are. Right? I know some of you who are running the show around here. Because you come to my office and try to run my show. Just kidding. I mean, seriously, but just kidding. Years ago, I became board president of a very large community, 1,200 members, 700 people on a Sunday. And my joke was that I thought when I became board president, I should get to tell someone what to do. I mean, I'm board president of this large church, right? And the reality is everyone told me what to do. But I say that in a funny way because I actually enjoyed that, because that's how I see leadership, as servant leadership. As a leader, we are able to serve people in such a way that we can help people achieve what they want to achieve. That's how I see leadership, as servant leadership. Not like I'm telling everyone what to do, but I'm in surrender to something higher here. All of us are, I got to say, we're creating something quite amazing here. Does anyone agree with that? We're creating something quite amazing here. And I say we because I am in full surrender to it. I am in full surrender, and it's amazing how many things, all these different things that you see going on around here, programs and concerts and workshops and speakers coming in and different things happening. It's so many people who get involved to bring that forth, and all I usually do is say yes. And then I use the power in me to help bring it forward. As the leader, I help to bring it forward, to say yes and help to bring it forward. So we in surrender here are allowing something quite amazing to unfold, and none of us truly knows where it's going to take us, except we know it's going to be good. We know it's going to be good, and it's going to be better and better and better. But when we let go into that power and presence and intelligence and wisdom and love in us, something quite extraordinary and amazing happens. I'm told that I didn't finish the story about my mother last week. A lot of people were like, well, what happened? In my head, I finish these stories all the time. Maybe not with you all. My mom is doing quite well. Thank you. Thank you for all who asked. She's at home. She's doing quite well. She's strong. She's a powerful woman. At 86, she fell and didn't break a single thing. Just had a few bruises. And she's back and going, and she's at home, and she lives by herself, and she's very clear that she wants to be at home. And she just has that kind of determination. And she studies science of mind, she studies unity, she studies all of this. She practices this. And her mother did. My grandmother studied unity and practiced all of this. So for this week, I know I'm kind of coming to the end of my time. These go so quickly. We're going to have to start having like just a 2-hour revival here, and just... The invitation this week really is to see if you can let go a little bit. Just a little bit, maybe. Like, see if there's somewhere where you're holding on so tightly that, could I just let go a little bit there? Like maybe it's an outcome that we want. We want some outcome, and we want that outcome. And if we don't control it, then what if it doesn't turn out the way we want it to turn out? Can we let go a little bit? Can we let go a little bit? Someone was talking to me about a situation, not here in my personal life, this past week, and they said, oh, but what about this, and what about this, and what about this, and what about that, and how about if it doesn't happen that way, and how about if it doesn't happen that? And I said, well, let's see. Let's see. Let's let go a little bit. Let's see. So the invitation is to let go a little bit. The other invitation is a previously extended invitation, which is to spend at least 1 minute every morning in quietness and in stillness and listen in. Just listen in. Listen in to that little heart whisper that is whispering something to you. And come back next week and share what it is your heart whispered to you this week. Those heart whispers are so key. It's like these little nudges. The heart's been whispering something to us for a long time. And maybe it's time to listen. Like for me, it was on Sundays I speak. 30 years later. What is it whispering to you? And what it's whispering to you and what it's whispering to me, it will also do through us. It will do it through us. Notice I didn't say you will do it. That power and presence and intelligence and love will do through you what it is it's whispering to you. And all it needs is your yes. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're going to have Andrea Lane and Billy Shank and Karen and all back up here again doing some music. Thank you so much.
Let's give him some more love. We love you. Yeah. This song is called I'm Blessed. You ready? Oh, okay, well, so that means that I get to start talking because they're getting stuff ready. And I do want to say, I'm just so grateful to have you, Rev. I mean, it's always such a challenge to find a new leader and such a wonderful one. It's just, thank you. Phew, you know, hey. Yeah. The more I'm grateful, the more I'm thankful, the more I have to be grateful for. I'm blessed. You are too. You see me working with the law of attraction. The
Thank you, Andrea Lane. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Andrea is one of my favorite musicians that we have here, and they're part. Andrea and Billy are part of our community, by the way. They come here not just when they're singing, but if they're not somewhere performing somewhere else, they'll come here on Sundays as well and watch us online. So they're part of the community here. In addition to bringing great music, let's give them some great love. And let's give Karen some great love. She just shows up here when we need her and does beautifully. You step right in like it's no thing. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. And thank you to our wonderful ushers up here. We got Bob and David. David just had a birthday. Happy birthday, David. Hey. Mary Lou and Linda. All right, so we reached that time of conscious giving, and thank you all so much for the ways that you give to this community. We couldn't do it without all of your generous support, and some of you and all of you are just so generous, and we're doing great things here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's hold our gift in our hand, possibly to our heart, as we say our affirmation together. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a step. You guys are on target there. Let's go back. Thank you. Takes a village. Takes a village. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Carl. You got those slides. You're very adjustable back there, Carl. Thank you. All right. So many different ways to give. You can text to give 424-379-3733. You can use the QR code. You can also go to redondocsl.org/donate, cash checks. Those of you online, we welcome your gifts as well. And thank you. There are many of you online who also support us very generously financially. Thank you so much. Now, let's go to our affirmation that we can say together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, to bless, and to prosper all those who give and all those who receive. I rejoice in the sharing of my good, and I release my gift with love, and so it is. Yes.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is. God is all there is. Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that what? God is all there is. God is all there is.
Yes. All right. Thank you again, Andrea Lane. Wow. Let's see. I want to remind you of the retreat that was mentioned in the announcements, October 9th to the 12th. This community hasn't done a spiritual retreat for a while. It's time. So October 9th to the 12th, it's going to be in Simi Valley. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have more details will be revealed later. There is a flyer out in the lobby there for those of you who want to put it on your calendar and start thinking about it. More details are going to come out in the next 2 weeks about pricing, about all kind of good things, what the content will be. But just know that it'll be great music, great speakers, great workshops, great games and fun. It's going to be a great way to be together in community. Who's been to the retreats in the past that this community has put forth? A number of you. And are they good? Yeah. This one's going to be even better. Yes, thank you. So now we have something very important to do. I want everyone to grip. I don't want any of these stuffed animals to be left alone. I want everyone to, we're going to bless these before they go to the children. So make sure that every one of these stuffed animals is being held by someone. You can hold multiple ones if you want to. You can hold multiple ones. And we're going to stand with them, and we're going to, in place of praying for ourselves today, we're going to pray over these bears today. So yeah, you can stand and hold as many bears as you can hold. How many bears can you hold? How many stuffed animals can you hold? I see one over there in the corner that needs some love, right over there on that seat, right over there. And I see one in front of you there. All right. All right. So let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment, and we're gonna be in Kingdom 3 here, Stage 3 consciousness. We're gonna allow ourselves to be used as a vessel through which the greatest love, the greatest joy, the greatest peace is put into these stuffed animals right now. So your hands, your hearts, your being, your presence, just allow yourself right now. First of all, let's say yes. I am willing. Use me, O Lord. Use me, great life of life. Allow me to be this vessel of such love. I am this vessel of such love. I am this vessel of such peace. I am this vessel of such joy. And then just let that flow out from your being into the stuffed animal that you're holding right now. Just let so much love, so much peace, so much joy flow forth to that animal, knowing that the child who receives that stuffed animal is going to just feel all of that you are putting into it right now. And let's do a short prayer. There's only one life. That life is God's life. That life is perfect. That life is my life right now. And I, Gregory, speak my word. I bless this stuffed animal right here. I know that it goes forth to bless whoever may receive it. That love, that peace, that joy, lift them up. It is blessed because I said so. It is so. I am so grateful. I let it be, and so it is. Yes. Thank you for your help in blessing these bears. They're going to serve so well. Let's sing the peace song. Let's join hands with our neighbor and sing the peace song. Ministers, practitioners, come on up here.
A peace on earth